It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Commanders and the Bucs, all that and more, coming up next.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year two, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a...
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. What did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. But I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. A big play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They send Godwin in motion. A second down throw for Mayfield. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught left side by Otten.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. They run it once more with Eckler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, White. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Motion man sent right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Here's Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This one caught at the 4.
Personal foul, unnecessary relevance, defense. Automatic 1st down.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll try to run with White. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's White. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run with Eckler. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Benjamin St-Juste there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. White, first down and much more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. On first down is Mayfield. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bucs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way home. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 10, Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-7 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it here with Edmonds. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground is Edmonds. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
One of the tight ends motions right. Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A carry now for Edmonds. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he'll run. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the give, it's Eckler. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Eckler. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he picks up the 1st down here. But hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Commanders are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. It's complete to Evans. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
At the 35-yard line.
Here comes Otten in motion. Baker gonna hand it to White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. They drop this underneath to White. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Daniels on the
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's White. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. A throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Buccaneers. 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Sending a receiver right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught left side by Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
They go play action with Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
3-yard loss on the play.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. 2nd and 11. Now Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
On play action, Daniels. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
3rd and 6. Throwing again, Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now, a handoff to Eckler. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. He'll find his running back, White. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
There's that man again. Another catch.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Derek Carr, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. So this next drive about to get going, we remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They run it once more with Eckler. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bucs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Now Mayfield. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment. Defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run over center with White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He finds the veteran Ertz. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 6. It's Eckler from the pistol. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Randy Gregory shuts it down. Third and short, and it's Daniels. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Still first down.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
third down.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this third down attempt. It is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He runs with it. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Eckler on the option, and he will score. Austin Eckler, touchdown Washington. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Buccaneers 20, Commanders 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
He was covered by Jamin Davis.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
Rashad White, the ball carrier.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
For the Buccaneers. Washington.
The visitors' offense and running back Austin Eckler getting set for their next drive. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Daniels now on 1st down. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. and long. Throwing now, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Yeah! Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Washington first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll find his running back, White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Commanders.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
They call that on the rookie, Brandon Coleman. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll drop this underneath to White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now Mayfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Here comes Otten in motion.
The 9-yard line.
They'll run with White. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun on, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's White running right. And a short pickup down to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. And he'll get about 5. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Another run here with White. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, it's White. And this will be a Bucs first down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.